What's up, world? These are the best workouts to break 6 minutes in the mile. Are you ready? Here we go! So the 1 mile race is one of the most popular benchmarks that I feel all runners use to gauge their fitness. All the time you hear runners talking to each other saying, oh, what's your mile power? Oh, how fast can you run a mile? Especially younger runners. So today I'm going to talk about 4 of my favorite workouts and 4 of the best workouts to help you break 6 minutes in the mile. And if you are new to my channel, smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. I post videos weekly talking about how to run certain times and how to be a better runner. I also recently started posting videos talking about how to become a running coach and how to set up your running business. So this channel is all about running. Hit that subscribe button and follow along in our journey. So one of the first workouts I recommend can fall in the beginning to middle of your season. Now this is the mighty Fartlek. That's right, I said it, the Fartlek. Now, here's the kind of fartlek you're going to want to do to break 6 minutes in the mile. What you're going to do is you're going to warm up easy for a mile or so. Then you're going to go into an ascending staircase and a descending staircase. So what you'll do is you'll go 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy, 2 minutes hard, 2 minutes easy, 3 minutes hard, 3 minutes easy, 4 minutes hard, 4 minutes easy, and then back down the staircase. Now, the pace you're going to want to do the hard effort is about 5:45 per mile. Now remember, we're trying to break 6 minutes in the mile, so you're going to want to get comfortable going a little bit faster than 6 minutes. What this workout does is it allows you to train at that pace, but still give you, 1, gives you the mileage at that pace, but 2, also give you the recovery so you can continue to do it for longer. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up the ladder, down the ladder, and hit 5:45 pace on all the hard efforts. The second workout I recommend is one of my favorites, and I use it with all my athletes for any distance that you're training for, and that is 400-meter repeats. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to warm up, and then to break 6 minutes in the mile, you're going to want to do between 8 to 12 of these. I'm going to say 10 is kind of the sweet spot. So what you'll do is you'll do a warm up. You're going to do 400 meters at sub 6 pace, and we're going to target about 120 to 125 per lap. Now,
I know you may be saying 120, well, that's really fast. That's 520 pace.
Well, hear me out. We want to be able to get used to running faster, and remember, it's just 400 meters. So that's why I give you this range between 120 and 130 per 400 meters. If you can hit 125s on all of them, great. That's the sweet spot. So what you'll do is you'll go that 400 meters at that pace, and then you're going to recover actively for 60 to 90 seconds. Now, that doesn't mean standing around and, looking around. No, you're going to be jogging around, you're going to keep moving, and then you're going to go into the next 400 meters. Workout number 3 is what I call ding dong ditch. Now, ding dong ditch, when you're a kid and you play ding dong ditch, you run up to the house, you ring the doorbell, you run away, and then they come answer the door, and it's like, oh, surprise, no one's there. Well, ding dong ditch inspired this workout. So what you're going to do is you're going to warm up, and they're going to do 2 to 3 bouts of this hard effort. Now this is kind of similar to a fartlek, but maybe a fartlek on steroids. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into 4 minutes at sub 6 pace. If you can hit 5:45 pace, perfect, shoot for that. What you're going to do is you're going to go 4 minutes at that pace, and then you're going to actively recover for 2 to 3 minutes. Then you're going to go into another 4 minutes at 5:45 give or take pace. Depending on how seasoned you are and how experienced you are as a runner and where you are in your fitness, you could do 3 or 4 of these. I would say if you're just training specifically for the mile, shoot for 2 to 3 of these. And then at the end of all this, you're going to cool down. What this workout does is it gives you a chance to repeatedly focus on running the pace you need to run sub 6 and then cutting you off before you actually get there. That's why it's like ding dong ditch. You're ringing the doorbell, they run into the door, and then you're not there. So when you do this multiple times, your body's going to become conditioned and your body's going to be able to handle running longer distances at that speed. Now, remember, our goal is to break 6 minutes in the mile. So you're going to want to be able to run realistically more than 6 minutes at that sub 6 pace. So you're getting between about 1K to maybe 1,200 meters at that goal pace, and then you're getting that recovery. And when you do this multiple times, your body's going to be able to adapt and be able to handle a full mile at sub 6 minute pace. Last workout are lactic threshold intervals. Intervals? Maybe not intervals. We'll say lactic threshold sessions. I don't know the right word. Few lactic threshold bouts of exercise. Well, there you go. Woo! You're going to go into 2 to 3 sessions of lactic threshold pace. Now, the time for this lactic threshold pace is we're going to target 8 minutes. So you're going to warm up, go 8 minutes at LT pace, then you're going to have an active recovery of a few minutes in between, and then go another 8 minutes at LT pace, and then a cool down at the end. What I'm going to suggest is shooting between 6:45 to 7 minutes. What that's going to do is your body's going to be able to build up the endurance and build up the stamina and running economy to handle running faster. Lactic threshold is amazing and one of the most important things you can do for any race or distance you're training for, because your lactic threshold is the ability to clear the lactic that builds up in your legs and all over your body. Behind the amount of miles you're running easy, I'd say lactic threshold is probably the second most important kind of run that you can do when you're training for something. Now, this could be true for any distance, whether you're training for a mile or training for a marathon. Spending time in that LT range is super critical because it's going to allow you to run faster, longer, and you're going to be able to have better results from that. If you need more help with your lactic threshold, I made a video a while back that talks all about LT. I'm going to post the link right up here. Be sure to check it out. Those are the 4 workouts that I strongly recommend if you want to break 6 minutes in the mile. What I would suggest is planning out a month or 2 in advance and rotating through these workouts once or twice a week. Now, here's my little disclaimer. If you're still running 8, 9, 10-minute miles, you're probably not ready for a sub 6-minute mile workout quite yet. Now, you could do the framework of the workout and adjust the pace. That's totally fine. I have some other videos that talk about running specific workouts for different time goals for the mile. You can check those out in the link up above. So go get it. Go plan these workouts. Run fast. Go break that sub 6-minute mile mark. And we will see you in the next video.